Hi guys, I'm back again. Hey, sorry about the wait on this new particular episode, but I had a couple technical issues I had to deal with again. Seriously, I'm not sure exactly what happens every single time I try to record this particular Let's Play. It's only this Let's Play, by the way, but something always goes horribly wrong along the chain of whatever it is, from getting it recorded all the way to having to post it onto YouTube. This particular time it has to do with my recording software, not my sound recording software, but my screen recording software. I'm not sure what is going on with it, but for some reason it just has so many different issues that I finally had to get rid of it. At first the issue with it, I use Cam Studio, by the way. The first issue with it was that it wouldn't record from my speakers, which is totally fine. Everyone had that issue and it was very easily fixed. It took me 3 hours to find the solution, but whatever. But after those 3 hours, after I finally got everything fixed up, I found out that it was changing my resolution for some reason. I don't know why it was changing my resolution. I don't know why it felt that it had to. It just did. It would change my resolution from like 1300 by 700 or something like that to 640 to 480. And for those of you who don't know what the resolution is, it's basically the size of what's displayed on your screen. So if you have a low resolution like 640, 480, it will basically make everything on your computer screen look like it's been blown up. Like they're having a close-up Mr. DeVille. So it pisses me off that it would keep doing that. And whenever I try to reset it back to its original thing, it would just have an epic battle with itself to try and, I don't know, it just pissed me off. It would just keep switching back and forth, and it would take up all my time until I finally had to restart my computer and just let it have the 640, 480. And then I eventually just uninstalled it and all that stuff. So yeah, those were my woes. I ended up having to get a new one, so now I have this. I have Blueberry now, which is good. It's a fair thing. I love the resolution. I love the quality of the video that it takes, because now everything just looks a bit smoother, I think. But now it just doesn't record in the format that I use, so it takes forever to reformat it and then edit it and then post it on YouTube. It takes about the same time that it would to post something on YouTube, which by the way takes forever, from Windows Live Movie Maker, which is what I'm using right now. So those are my woes. It's finally over. But enough about this. I'm going to talk about a couple Harvest Moon issues that I have. I understand that I'm taking a really long time to update this every so often. So what I'm going to do from here on out is I'm going to try and do this on a weekly basis. If not on a weekly basis, then at least twice a week. So I'll try to get it to you at least once a week. If I can't, then I'll always have a reason, I promise. I won't give excuses, I'll just give a viable reason. Like, I don't know, my car crashed and I had to pay for it, or I had some accidents that I had to deal with, or my computer dies again. I'm not going to bother downloading a bunch of other stuff, because I will have to have some very crazy issues before I stop doing this. So don't worry, I'm not going to ever stop this until it's the end. But I know I'm taking a long time to get to the end, so hopefully we can speed this up and you guys won't have to wait as long for each new episode. Which for some reason you guys are watching. I'm not sure why. I guess you like the sound of my voice, which is awesome because my voice sounds actually really croaky right now. Anyway, so on another note, Harvest Moon Tale of Twin Cities is coming to the US soon. Yay! So what that means is that finally Natsume is finally getting Harvest Moon Tale of Twin Cities to get it into the English version and finally getting it into the US, which is awesome. They're expecting it sometime either late this summer or later this year. So hopefully that will happen very soon. If it happens sometime this summer, I'll be ecstatic. I won't leave my room until the whole thing is done. I don't know much about the actual concept of the game, other than you actually have to choose between the two concepts of Harvest Moon, ranching, and planting. So hopefully it's something that we're gonna really get into. So I'm really excited for it. I can't wait for it. Alright, so enough about that. We're gonna get back into this Harvest Moon game. This Harvest Moon game, we are finally filling out the rest of our little 4x4 field. We're getting turnips today. We're also getting some chocolate and some bread and some cabbages. So the cabbages aren't sold here, they are sold by Juan. So another reason to make friends with him. You don't have to be friends with him for him to sell them to you, obviously. But it makes it a little bit easier to be friends with him because then you can sell stuff to him, and this way, it makes it so that you're not earning all the money. Hello. Hey, sorry guys, this is Ellie's Black Heart event. I forgot to tell you we had a couple a couple of events lined up for today. Basically, I don't know. Yeah, he basically failed to give the correct answer on this. Well, I can't run the clinic without you. Oh, is that all? Oh, I wish a man had actually, moved in instead of a girl. This would be so much more fun. Okay, if you say so, I guess there's nothing wrong. And you know what's interesting? Normally a guy would just kind of leave it at that, but even Doctor kind of realizes, oh, I fucked up somehow, I just know it. Anyway, it's kind of funny, he has that all disappoint kind of face. So it almost doesn't look like it's a rival event, it looks more like it's a, oh crap, I messed up kind of event. Cliff, why don't you try opening up to new people? Everyone's all very nice, but it's hard to talk to new people. I know they're very nice, but I just can't open up to them. You're not like the others, Oh, and then Anne comes in to save the day. She's too cute. I like her. She's very much kind of the, she looks like somebody who would constantly be friend-zoned. I think that she would constantly have a crush on one of her guy friends, and then the guy friend would keep pushing her to the friend zone. That's always that's always been kind of the thing that I've noticed with her. And it's kind of interesting that Cliff, the total stranger from the whole place, would be the one to go out with her. So I guess it's because you can't really have two different couples who are best friends and suddenly become, more than that. That's kind of interesting, I think. What is Carter talking about? It's kind of funny how Carter tries to play matchmaker, just like me. It's so awesome. But I guess he earns like a revenue for every time he marries two people. But that just seems like it's a bit more. It seems like it's a bit too far into the future, I think. Alrighty, so let's see. What else am I doing today? I need to pay my tribute to Rick. And I don't know why I went that way. This is all pre-recorded. I'm sure I've told you this before. It's all pre-recorded and I have to go, I had to go that way. And I don't really like to keep re-recording because it means I have to play the same day over and over again. And as much as I like doing that with Harvest Moon in general, I always like it when I feel like I have progress. Anyway, so after 1 o'clock, I believe, Rick will go outside and he's taking care of the chickens technically, but in reality, he's just kind of pacing around. Because chickens don't really need much taken care of, I'm not sure if you noticed, but all you really have to do is throw them outside. They'll take care of themselves. The only time you really even have to feed them is if it's raining outside. So the only reason I bought any chicken feed to begin with was because I knew it was probably going to rain before the summer season came out and before I got my own corn. Anyway, so Lilia likes honey, I'm sure you remember, and Potpourri likes chocolate. She also likes diamonds and certain accessories, but diamonds are friggin' expensive, as are accessories, and accessories take a long time to make, and we could make accessories if we delve deep enough into the mine, but again, it costs money to make it, and it's a bit more profitable to go ahead, get them made, and then sell them. Better yet, sell them to one, and then you earn something of a profit, I suppose. But then that takes up the time that you would use from Saibara to get your stuff upgraded, such as our axe. There we go, our axe. We need to upgrade our axe, by the way. So our axe isn't anywhere close to being able to upgrade, even though we used it quite a bit earlier today. But we're only going to be at about 80-90% sometime later tonight, and that's after I basically just bang it in against the wall of my house until I almost faint. That's why I pretty much will end this a little bit early. The episode's gonna end about 3 minutes. So, let's see. So yeah, that's a little trick I forgot to tell you about, is, in order to help upgrade your stuff, you can basically, save before you, go to sleep, and you keep just using some of your stuff. It doesn't work with the fishing rod for some reason. I'm not sure why, but, you know, you make a profit every time you use it anyway, so I wouldn't bother with it. And the watering can, you don't even have to worry about it if you keep up with your crops, so that's totally fine. Why am I not upgrading the watering can then? Well, the watering can, you really shouldn't bother even considering dealing with that unless it's raining. And you have to make sure it keeps raining until you can go and pick it up. So this way, you don't have to leave your crops unwatered. And we're not going to even bother worrying about it not raining until after we get the power berry from the harvest goddess, because for some reason she won't appear if it's raining outside. So it's better just to get the power berry from her and then get everything upgraded and then, you know, deal with all that. Anyway, so I'm just going to water our crops. Finally, these are the turnips, if I'm not mistaken, and the top one are the cabbages. Cabbages take about half a season to grow up. So yeah, it's really a close call to try and grow them twice. So your best bet, especially to get the strawberries later on, I'm not sure if you noticed, but there are no strawberries right now, is to basically wait until the next season, clear out your fields, and then just grow a ton of them all at once. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to get the strawberries. The strawberries, in order to get them, you have to sell 100 of each of the spring crops. That includes cabbages, potatoes, turnips, and cucumbers. And you have to sell 100 of them. And you can always keep track of them very easily through your earnings, which is really awesome. And you make a ton, you make a killing every time once you hit that. So it's really worth your time, especially with strawberries. They regrow like crazy within like a day or two, so you're constantly harvesting. The only problem you have with that is that, well, you're wasting all your time harvesting, so that's the best time to try and get the harvest sprites all updated, and, you know, if you play with them, they'll be able to do all the stuff correctly each time, and it'll take a lot less time for them to get it all done. So yeah, the night is almost over. We've got another 15 seconds. So I'm just gonna get everything all organized back for tomorrow, and then hopefully I'll be able to get this all situated for you guys for either next week or sometime later on this week. Either Friday or Saturday if I'm gonna get it done. Maybe Sunday I'll have it up again. Anyway, so I'll see you guys later. Bye!